Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
I want to share with you the latest comments from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, and he talked about quite a bit. Now, the good news is he's highlighted that Ripple's case with the SEC is going substantially better than he ever would have guessed that it would. But it's a matter-of-fact type of thing where Ripple, today, they're operating in what is absolutely the worst-case scenario. I mean, understand that XRP being used as a bridge currency, that's at the core. Like, XRP is at the core of Ripple's business model. There are no on-demand liquidity markets with XRP in the United States. Nothing can touch the United States if it's utilizing XRP. So completely decimated for now. Doesn't mean that it can't come back. In fact, after this case is either fully adjudicated or settled, you better believe it's going to come back, as long as everything goes well and we don't have some sort of surprise disaster from the courts, which I really would be shocked by at this point. There's just the amount of information that we've learned over the last 15 months or so. It's staggering and really in favor of Ripple and XRP holders, frankly, but still, today, Ripple pretty well operating in the worst-case scenario. And perhaps the most interesting thing that I got out of this from Brad Garlinghouse is that although the SEC, and this is amazing, guys, I've never talked about this on this channel, and I've never heard Brad Garlinghouse or anyone bring this up, but although the SEC is insisting that Ripple should have registered XRP as a security of their company, SEC insists that they should have done it. That's what the whole lawsuit is about. They were selling this alleged security without it being registered. As it turns out, it's literally impossible for Ripple to register XRP as a security. Can you believe that? Yeah, you can believe it. I know it sounds bonkers. They're saying, we're suing you because you didn't register it. It's literally impossible for Ripple to register XRP as a security of their company, and I'll explain why. So anyway, plenty to cover here, but before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a legal or financial background of any kind. I am not offering legal or financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. So all of this took place, all these comments took place in Paris, actually, at a blockchain, I think they were calling it a summit. It is basically just some sort of conference. And CNBC was hosting this and ended up having Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple CEO, on the air. And here's the headline in this article covering it. Crypto firm Ripple's court battle with the SEC has gone exceedingly well, CEO says. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is confident the company will come out well as its lengthy court battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission nears a conclusion. The San Francisco-based startup is fighting the SEC over allegations that Ripple, Garlinghouse, and executive chairman Chris Larsen engaged in an illegal securities offering through sales of XRP, a cryptocurrency the company both uses commercially and is closely associated with. By the way, I'll just pause to note, I'll accept the way that they worded that. I just... It's so nice that in 2022, it's very rare to see stupid comments like Ripple is the parent company of XRP, which doesn't make any damn sense. How many times have I highlighted that? Ripple's the parent company of XRP. No, XRP's not a company, you idiot. Stick, don't be a dom-dom. Anyway, the piece continues. Ripple has disputed the SEC's findings, arguing XRP should be treated as a virtual currency rather than an investment contract like a stock. And here's a quote from Brad Garlinghouse. The lawsuit has gone exceedingly well, and much better than I could have hoped when it began about 15 months ago. But the wheels of justice move slowly, end quote. Yeah, and I know we all kind of bemoan that, and I don't blame anybody for being frustrated with that and feeling a little impatient over things. It's perfectly reasonable to feel that, but I just want things done right. And I'll tell you what, as slow as Judge Knepper and Judge Torres have been to this point, and as much as we're not happy with the fact that there have been all these delays, I think that they've done a very good job in all this pretrial stuff to this point. I'd rather have it done right than done quick. And they're trying to make this thing bulletproof so that it's going to be extra hard for the either side, sure enough, but in particular the SEC. If they try to come back and say, we want to appeal this if there's a bad decision, it's going to be pretty difficult. The judges have been rather thorough, which I'm very happy to see. But anyway, Peace continues. The SEC was not immediately available for comment when contacted by CNBC. Earlier this week, a judge ruled the SEC cannot edit the contents of emails purporting to show there were conflicts of interest regarding how the watchdog dealt with XRP and other tokens like Ether. Now, Ripple is already operating in the worst-case scenario, having sold 0 enterprise contracts to financial institutions in the last year. And that's from Brad Garlinghouse, and he literally said they're already operating in the worst-case scenario. And he said, quote, "We're having record growth. It's just outside the United States," end quote. So think about that. They're growing faster than ever before, as if the United States didn't even freaking exist. That's pretty astonishing, and I think that that's a good indicator where things are going to go in the future, because again, XRP is solving real problems for real people, which means as long as it's, because that, let me back up, that means there's value. If there's value for XRP, XRP does not ever go away so long as it's valuable to people. Value is different than price. If XRP is valuable, there will always be an open market price associated with it, and as it's further adopted and crypto is further adopted and more people come in, you can only imagine what that'll do for the price of XRP. I don't make price predictions, but I do anticipate that this will be life-changing for a ton of people. Just a ton. That's my suspicion. Now, of course, that's contingent upon things going well with the court case. I'm not pretending there's no risk, and it will require XRP continually being useful for people and businesses. Anyway, Peace continues. Founded in 2012, Ripple touts itself as a blockchain-based alternative to SWIFT, the global interbank messaging system that enables trillions of dollars in payments every day. The company sells its software to banks and fintech companies. Ripple also uses XRP, the 6th largest cryptocurrency by market value, to facilitate cross-border transactions. The company owns a majority of the 100 billion XRP tokens in circulation, which it periodically releases from an escrow account to keep prices stable. Now, technically, and this is kind of interesting, technically that's true. So what does it mean for something to be in circulation? It means that whoever created the cryptocurrency has either sold it or given it to another person or entity. Then it's in circulation. Whether or not it's on an exchange, that has nothing to do with whether or not it's in circulation. It just means that it's out of the hands of those that created it. Ripple did not create XRP, which does mean that all XRP is in circulation. But since Ripple is closely associated with, Jed McCaleb from back in the day and David Schwartz, who's Ripple's CTO, and those close connections, websites like Live CoinWatch and CoinMarketCap that track these metrics, they've decided that it doesn't count as being in circulation, presumably purely because of that. But if you look from a purely technical basis, all XRP is in circulation. But okay, if we're going to go by that term, fine. And if we're going to go by what Live CoinWatch and CoinMarketCap have to say, then in that case, what CNBC wrote is incorrect, in which case not all XRP is in circulation. More like, I think is it 47 billion now? Let me check. I got Live CoinWatch open. Yeah, we got, why is this not? Oh, I don't have it on this. Let me see. Total supply, where am I looking at? That's not for. Circulating, there we go. Right there in front of me. I need to keep that. I thought that was already on there by default. I guess not, though. So there we go. 48 billion. Wow, 48 billion is now in circulation. That's amazing if you think about it, too. I can't remember the exact number, but when XRP ran almost $4, I think it was more like 37 billion was in circulation. So a lot's actually come out over the years, which is what you'd expect and what you want to see. But anyway, Peace continues. Garlinghouse said there's a lot at stake as if his company does not. If his company does not win the lawsuit. And here's a quote from Garlinghouse. This case is important not just for Ripple, it's important for the entire crypto industry in the United States. It would really be negative for crypto in the United States, end quote. Yeah, no kidding. Like we've been saying in the XRP community forever, if XRP is a security, then everything that's a crypto is a security. And maybe the SEC wouldn't go after Bitcoin because they can't find Satoshi. So maybe there'd be a few exceptions here and there. But what the hell? Even stable coins, Gary Gensler thinks that those are securities. That's insane to me, because one of the 4 prongs of the Howey test is that there must be not just an investment, but with the expectation of profit. Who's expecting to profit on stable coins, folks? That's like, SEC Supreme Leader and dictator Kim Jong-Ginzer, he's just making crap up. He just wants to sue everything into oblivion. There's no logical sense to it whatsoever. Anyway, piece continues. If Ripple loses, most tokens trading on platforms in the U.S. would be deemed securities, Garlinghouse said, meaning those platforms would have to register with the SEC as broker-dealers, and that's cost, that's friction, Garlinghouse said. Now, as to why XRP could never be, this is the most interesting thing to me, why XRP could never be registered with the SEC. Because it's literally impossible, despite the SEC demanding that XRP must be registered by Ripple as a security, that should have already happened. Literally impossible. Take a look at this quote from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. If you determine XRP as a security of Ripple, we have to know every person that owns XRP. That's an SEC requirement. You have to know all of your shareholders. It's not possible.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.